Hello, everyone. Welcome back to the Gaming Mix podcast, your official podcast from analogstickgaming.com. Excuse me if I'm a little quieter than usual. It is midnight right now where I am. We're recording at a different time. But if you don't know me, my name is Jordan, one of the co-owners of Analog Stick Gaming. And to my right, as always, we have the founder, Jeff. How are you doing, Jeff?
Not too bad, actually. We're having a very weird Canadian winter where there's like no snow and it's like +5.
Oh, okay. That is strange.
So we gave the other parts of the world all our snow this year, and we're like, you guys deal with it.
It certainly seems that way. But this will be a shorter episode than normal because we're going to, as you would have seen from the headline of the episode, we're going to sort of post-react to the PlayStation State of Play, which recently happened, because I'll tell you right now, I thought it was a brilliant show.
Yeah,
so we'll get into that shortly. But before we do that, do you want to give a quick word from our friends, Jeff?
Yeah. Sorry, I just gotta bring it up here. Oh, I was not prepared. I was not prepared.
This
and I have
is
no
what
mouse.
happens when you record at a different time, people. This is what happens.
Yeah, I have no mouse. All right, yeah. So today's episode and every episode right now is sponsored by NordVPN. Safer and smoother internet. That's NordVPN. Get up to 73% off NordVPN and an Amazon gift card right now, with prices going as low as $4.29 Canadian per month, with a 30-day money-back guarantee. You support Analog Stick Gaming every single month if you continue that subscription, and we see a little bit of money coming our way from that.
Thank you very much, NordVPN. And now let's bring up this PlayStation State of Play, shall we? I've got it paused here, so we'll just start.
Yeah, there were a lot of really good reveals. I'll tell you the one that I popped off the most on. That's coming up a little bit later.
For sure. I mean, this first one blew me away, and that, of course, was a new Kenna game. How do you feel about this one, Jeff?
Well, I mean, it looks like they added more video game into this one. Because, Amber Lab was a commercial house. They never made games. They made really elaborate CG trailers for a variety of different things. So they've got a very CG kind of look to it. And so they have the experience building these models, doing all this stuff. Like, look at this stuff. Like, this is not the kind of game you get out of a small team that this is their second game.
No, and it clearly shows that they have an expertise in this area, right, in terms of presentation.
Yeah, like so, their visuals are amazing for like what they're doing, and this looks like it's adding more gameplay elements. It's adding more characters, so there's a little bit more of a cast. It feels like a more personal journey for Kenna this time around.
And what I liked about this reveal was there was a point in time where nobody was sure that this game was even happening, because the studio basically went completely dark and didn't communicate with anybody about anything.
Yeah, because and I don't remember, like, look at this. This is amazing. Yeah. I don't remember the first one being like a Sony published title. I
don't think it was, but I could be wrong about that.
Because Kenna came to Xbox later.
It did, yes.
So this one here is they said that they were really leaning in on Sony's help with this one.
Yeah, and you can kind of see that in the scale of the game clearly being bigger, I think.
The one thing that I do hope that they kind of address is the difficulty in the first one. For what the game looked like, was very challenging for a lot of people.
I agree with that. But just look at this, like, rewatching this now, it's brilliant. It looks great.
Yeah,
I can't wait to play this game.
Yeah, this looks absolutely fantastic, and like the first one was really, really good. Is it stuttering on your end?
No, on the recording it should be fine.
Okay, all right. Cool. Yeah, it looks fantastic, and I'm really glad that they're continuing this. I mean, the first one was kind of a sleeper hit. It's kind of the first one was kind of one of those games that you
coming this year as well.
Yeah, that's insane.
We will skip this talking a bit, just because we've got some interesting things coming up.
Yeah. And so we have the Ghost of Yotai multiplayer. Now, I originally wasn't going to get this because I thought it was going to be a purchase, like a standalone purchase, but it's free for all Ghost of Yotai owners. And I've got PlayStation Plus right now because I'm playing a game I'll talk about later.
Nice.
Like I never tried the multiplayer in the first one. So I'm kind of eager to try this out and see
if you're going to be playing it, I'll definitely play it with you.
Yeah, like I definitely want to try it out. I definitely want to give it at least a couple rounds, because like it looks kind of interesting. Like I don't know too much about how the multiplayer differs from the single player because it looks like there's a lot of like linear nature to kind of how it works.
Yeah, so the way it worked in Ghost of Tsushima was you had a few different classes, and then you would basically defend various locations on a selection of different maps.
Okay.
This seems quite similar to that in structure, but having 4 classes, I'm pretty sure is more than they had last time. So I do think they've expanded it slightly, and it's of course coming very, very soon. So, and this was a nice announcement for PC players, which is Death Stranding 2 coming to PC. The game that I obviously reviewed for us last year.
It definitely looks like really good, especially with like all the technical sides of like what you're going to be able to get out of the PC version as opposed to because you get unlocked frame rates.
Yeah.
So I mean that's going to definitely help with it, especially for people that have the hardware. You got ultra widescreen support, which is going to be excellent for people.
And if I can pick this up, I might even stream some of it on our YouTube channel. So let us know if you'd like to see that, because that's definitely something I'd consider doing.
See, I would get back into it. Like I don't know how far I got into it.
You were pretty far.
Yeah, but I did like what I played of it. But it's one of those games where like it doesn't captivate me enough to kind of keep playing, and that was my biggest drawback with it.
That's fair. I can't remember what we had after this one.
This was
Bad Robot game. Yeah.
From Bad Robot Games, the game director of 4 Loop.
Show us the gameplay.
Yeah, this one here, I'm completely like cold on. I have
I am as
no
well.
interest.
The result is 4 Loop.
I mean, I would give them the credit that it looks better than I thought it would when it first got revealed, but I'm still basically a bit ambivalent to this game.
Yeah,
there's a probability map.
There's so many of these now, you know.
Yeah, like I'm wondering if you like create your character. I'm assuming.
Oh yeah, I'm not sure. I'm actually not sure, but it's one of those that if I can get my hands on it, I'll try it out, and I'm open to playing it, but I'm not looking at it as oh my god, I must play this video game, you know.
Yeah,
the Portal thing's pretty cool. I like that.
There are tons of items to choose from, and a lot of strange creatures and mysterious things.
Yeah, no, there's just,
for example, this weird alien plant.
There's just nothing that this game does that makes me want to play it. Like everything here just seems so incredibly pedestrian. Like it just doesn't seem like there's. I don't know.
Anything.
I mean, this looks like
game, right?
This looks like what is that base in Metal Gear Solid? In 5, like I can't remember the name of it.
We really want players to try things and think outside the box.
Yeah, to me it looks like they've kind of taken they've taken Division and turned it into basically a Left 4 Dead, like, you know. That's what it looks like to me.
Yeah, I don't know. Like again, like there's, I don't know. It just looks like it's doing everything every other game has ever done. I'm not seeing anything that's really making me go like, oh, this is going to make me stop playing the current game that I'm playing.
Yeah, and I think that's the concern right now. Hopefully, you know, for their sake, it comes out well and is something interesting. But yeah, I just, at the moment, I'm not seeing it and I'm not feeling it personally. But, you know, if you are feeling it, let us know in the comments. We'd love to hear your thoughts. Now,
some guy's like, I've got a Four Loop shirt. I'm all in.
This is, of course, Pragmata. What do you think of this one, Jeff? Because I'm a little bit unsure.
I've kind of avoided, like, I haven't played the demo or anything like that. I've kind of avoided most of it and stuff like that, just because, like, if I get it, you know, I kind of want that that kind of surprise to it, because like I've seen bits and gameplay and stuff like that, and it looks interesting. Like I like the mechanic of like the little world with you.
Also, I said this on the live stream over on the Outer Haven channel, but I have a feeling that voice actor is Troy Baker for the main character.
I'll have to hear him talk.
I was a lot like you. I had a few bumps along the way.
Doesn't sound like him.
You don't think so?
No, not at all.
Interesting. Interesting. I'm keen to see who it is, but
it doesn't sound like it at all.
I'm not against Pragmata, but right now I don't, because I've mostly been avoiding the game like you have. I'm not 100% sure on what the game is, and therefore it's not fully sold to me. But
I know it's like a
third
person shooter and stuff, and like based on everything that I've heard about it and seen and stuff like that, I'm super excited to play it.
Yeah, and it of course is coming quite soon.
Yeah,
not too far away. We'll try our best to get code and cover it if we can. But
PlayStation doesn't have the balls to put other platforms on their trailers.
Yeah. This is the one that I'm really hoping we can get hold of, which is of course Resident Evil Requiem. I cannot wait to play this video game, Jeff. I don't know about how you're feeling about this one.
Well, you got Monster Hunter Wild, so you got a Capcom guy on your side, don't you?
I do, so I'm going to try. Try. We'll see what happens. Yes, yeah, I'm really looking forward to this one. I think based on what we've seen and heard from previews, it feels like they're taking everything good from all of the best and most loved Resident Evil games and combining it into one game. If they can pull that off, I think we're in for a very special Resident Evil game. So I'm definitely keen to play it for sure.
Did you see what Nintendo did for their Nintendo Direct reveal of this for the Switch 2?
No, I didn't. What did they do?
You should watch it, because the person playing intentionally misses every shot, so there's no blood in the trailer.
A former T-virus researcher.
I'm literally not kidding.
Wow.
It's so funny.
Wow. That's interesting.
No, it looks really, really good. I need to see who she is, and they're like a full city and stuff like that. So like, Leon's like the closest Leon got to a city essentially was just the police department and stuff, right?
Yeah.
So he never got.
And
to
of course, there was the police department tease here. He does go back to the police department.
Yeah, it's like, you haven't been there in years, have you?
So it's really cool. It's really cool, and it is one that, even if we don't get code, I will be purchasing and playing at some point, and I'm sure we'll have coverage of it somewhere along the line.
Oh yeah.
Because let's remember, Resident Evil 4 Remake won our Game of the Year not too long ago. So we're both fans of Resident Evil.
Hi everyone, I'm Sean Benson.
Let's fast forward a little bit here.
On their way to PS5.
Because
now let's return to the dark world of Nazca.
Here we go. I wanted to get your opinion on this Legacy of Kain.
So this is Defiance. This is like the third game. And playing the remasters made me realize that I don't like them anymore.
and his
I
betrayed
liked them when they
lieutenant,
came out,
Fazio.
but I think like the
This
puzzles and
remaster
like
boasts updated
how it
HD
kind of
graphics,
works
a new
just
third-person
doesn't
camera,
feel
and wayfinding level maps,
kind of good
as well as
anymore.
bonus
Like
features like
I'm
character
sure
skins,
this is excellent. I'm sure that I would love to play it,
lost
but
levels, deep lore,
I think I've just
photo
moved
mode,
past
and more.
moved
The
past these
Digital
games to a
Deluxe
certain
version of
point.
the game includes
Yeah, these
promotional
games
comics and a
have
playable
sort of
demo
dated,
Dark
right? Like,
Prophecy,
even in
the
remastered
unreleased
terms,
sequel to
Yeah.
Defiance.
they have old design philosophies that
Yeah,
aren't
like you
as
can
interesting anymore.
Yeah, exactly. Like you can put a new coat of paint on all the character models and stuff, but it doesn't change how the games play.
Yeah, absolutely. Absolutely. I agree with you.
Legacy of Kain Defiance Remastered launches next month and will be available to pre-order starting today.
See, the gameplay just kind of turned me off. Everything else about it was pretty okay because like I can get code for this, but it's just one of those things where I'm like, I see the gameplay and I'm like, I don't know if I want to invest like dozens of hours into this.
I feel like this is a very Jeff video game, though.
Well, yeah, like everything other than the combat. Like if I had like nothing to play when this came out,
For sure.
maybe, but
and new types of monsters. And countless hours of gameplay.
I mean,
with 6
it's
main
one
storylines
that,
and side quests
you know,
across 24
looks
nations.
interesting. I like the art.
Yeah.
I like the cutscenes. I think
Brigandine Abyss
the
launches this
gameplay
year,
is
and
what
new
it is,
commissions
but I
get
do agree
started
with you that
today.
it's
Yeah. I'll
probably
have to-
one that it would depend on how much time I have when it comes out as to whether I want to play it or not.
This was the one I popped on. I'm like, Dead or Alive. I'm like, what? Wait, what are they doing? Is there a new game?
Yeah, this was brilliant.
Like, I'm wondering what DLC is included in this because, like, if this was the original game of 6 and all of the DLC, like the hundreds of dollars of DLC, I'd
Yeah.
buy this. I would pre-order it right now.
Yeah, I mean, we definitely need more clarification on that.
Yeah, because I want to know if there is improved netcode.
Yeah. I mean,
So
it's
bring
gonna
back
be
characters previously released, so you get all of the characters. So Maya will be in there probably as well. It says
Mhm.
new costumes. It doesn't say all of the existing costumes.
No.
The photo mode is neat. How you can actually move the character around
Yeah,
and change
that
the
was really
expression.
cool. Yeah.
We plan to release new characters and costumes. Oh, okay, so they're going to add what's her name from Ninja Gaiden 2. And the story mode in this game is absolute bad. Like it's not good
Really?
at all. Well, it's branching timeline things of like when this happened and blah blah blah. It's just not the story. Is Dead or Alive 6 was kind of weird, but I'm excited for what they're about to show here, and that is like a brand new Dead or Alive. And I think they're leading more into the fan service that the series kind of left behind a little bit with the last ones because people were really upset.
Yeah. Definitely. I mean, I'm excited to see what a new Dead or Alive can bring for
Yeah.
sure.
I just hope it's not exclusive to PlayStation, because that will just starve the community. Like you'll have one platform. It's like if you could sell 1 million copies on Xbox and 4 or 5 million on PlayStation, that's still another 1 million copies. This shot right here is what makes me think that the fan service is back.
Yes, I can understand that.
Yeah, so I don't know. PlayStation's always like cryptic on their wording. They always make you think that their platform is the only place you can play it on.
Yeah. This speaks to me. So, like, this looks really good. I do have one concern about this control resonant gameplay that we see. I like the perspective shifting stuff that they're doing in the traversal. And I like the clearly expanded, sort of slightly bigger space that we're going to be playing in with it being outdoors.
Yeah.
However, I think the combat gameplay itself looks a touch too slow, in my opinion, and it could potentially feel sluggish to play. Obviously, we won't know that until we get hands-on with it ourselves at some point, but I will definitely be playing this game. It sort of looks like Control combined with Devil May Cry in some ways.
Like, if I can get code, I'll definitely play it. But I
hopefully the map doesn't break for you this time.
Yeah, I don't know. Like, here's the thing: is like I'm not a big fan of Remedy. None of their games have hit for me. Like, Control is fine. Like, I did enjoy playing it. It just, like, again, the map broke for me, so it took me a little bit to figure out where to go sometimes.
Yeah,
but
sure.
I don't know. Nothing about this trailer is really doing it for me, despite these kind of games usually being my jam.
Yes. Yeah, I mean, we definitely still need to see more of this game. But my only concern at the moment, as I said, is that I think the combat... I know they said this is early game, and therefore combat might change a bit as you level up and get other skills and things. But it looks slightly slow to me. And I don't know whether that's intentional or whether it's just because they're still in the process of making this game, right? Like, it's not finalized. Like, this is not finalized, what we're seeing here, so, you know. But yeah, that kind of, like, what looks like a boss fight, potentially.
And how do you even do a map for this game?
Precisely. That's what I'm thinking. Especially if you can shift perspectives like that. How do you make a map for that? You know, it's... Yeah.
Like, unless it's just a recreation of the environment that you can kind of twist and move around.
Yeah, it's going to be interesting to see, and like I said, I'm keen to play it. So I'll be keeping an eye on it for sure. Looks good in my opinion. But what did we have up after this? Let's have a look. Crimson Moon.
Crimson Moon actually looks really, really cool.
Yes. Yeah,
At first, I thought it was going to be a sequel to Godfall, just with, like, the architecture and the shininess to it. I'm like, wait, is this god awful?
I thought the same.
But I'm like, come on, like, didn't you guys learn that game failed miserably? But no, like this looks interesting. You know, like, it's one of those things, if I get my hands on it, I wouldn't mind playing it. But it looks good. Like, it's like these kind of things are always what I enjoy playing. Just like good hack and slash style games, and you know, if it's got
it looks like the game's gonna have co-op based on a couple of things they showed in this trailer. So
especially with like the two guys like almost like bro fisting at the end or whatever, and then like walking up to the castle and stuff.
Yeah. So I think this could be a good game. This could be very interesting. Again, this is the kind of game, if I can get my hands on it and help with coverage and things like that, then I'm absolutely up for playing it.
Yeah.
I don't know if it's the kind of game that I'd personally purchase myself, but sometimes you can't tell until you play something, you know?
Yeah.
And then we, of course, got more of Beasts of Reincarnation as well as the actual confirmation of a release date, which I believe was the 4th of August, I believe. We'll find out in a second here.
Yeah, my internet connection's just biting it. It's chugging so bad for me.
Oh, wow. Yeah, for me it's fine, so the recording should be fine.
Yeah. No, it looks good.
Yeah.
It looks good. I'm super excited to kind of see more of it.
Yeah, there you go. August the 4th. So I'm excited to see what Game Freak can do with this game, because I wish them all the best.
Game Freak for that new look at characters in combat in Beasts of Reincarnation.
What do we have next?
It's coming to PS5.
Oh, yeah, the Rayman thing. I'm like, eh.
I mean, it's cool, but it's not like, if they had done this and then said, hey, there's a new Rayman game coming, then I would have been like, okay, that's cool.
Yeah. Or if this would have been every single Rayman game, like every single one,
Yeah,
there'd be
Yeah.
something here.
I
The
agree.
1995 PlayStation released, enhanced with new accessibility options.
I did like the new
Discover the
accessibility
secret behind
options for
Rayman's
it. That's cool.
development through a long-lost playable prototype, restored for the first time.
Wow, that's cool.
Plus, an interactive
Come play our
documentary,
broken game.
design documents, and never before heard
I
insights
mean,
from the
I
original
like
creators.
these kind of things,
Et à un moment, c'est Sony qui arrive
but
en disant, bah voilà.
they're never gonna blow you away, you know. What did we have up
Rayman
after
30th
this? Oh,
Anniversary Edition.
we had a little peek of Mina the
So
Hollower.
this game has to do well, otherwise Yacht Club Games has said that they're going to have to like trim their studio basically because it
Yeah.
has to do well because like it's so weird. Like the studio behind Shovel Knight, you think would have money.
Yeah, yeah. But then this game has taken them a long time, right? So
Yeah.
Mina the Hollower's
So
release
we'll
date
see.
is on the horizon.
I hope it does well.
The limited time
Yeah,
demo
I do.
will be exclusively
And there is going to be a demo on
PlayStation 5
PlayStation,
tomorrow.
which should be available right now.
Yeah,
and
and I'll
this
be
was
getting
cool. I saw
I'll be
this.
getting the I'll be
was
getting
cool.
code for this to put a review out.
Nice.
Because if you check our review, it's a 10 out of 10. This game is a masterpiece. I mean, anything this company pretty much makes.
Yeah.
Was
As soon as I saw this, I was like, "Oh my god, yes!"
yeah. So this will be good. Like I'm hoping that this little experience that they're going to do is probably about an hour and a half, because I think it's only like $4 or $5 or something like that.
Yeah, yeah. It's basically a prologue to the game, right? Like,
Yeah.
So it's cool. It's cool. I like it.
Launches February 19th.
Yeah.
I do like it. That was a nice little announcement. Surprise.
A tactical stealth action title from
This
Shooter
looks
Games.
interesting, and like if it's
Yeah.
multiplayer and stuff like that, like I know Becky had looked at it, and we were both kind of like, this is kind of interesting because it's like
Yeah.
an isometric ninja stealth game.
Yeah, I did think the same. I did think this looked interesting.
And isn't that the team that did those other ninja games? Can't remember the name of it. Agami.
I think they might be. Yes, I'd have to check, but I think they might be.
Hmm.
But this I did think looked cool. I wasn't expecting the isometric part
Yeah,
of it.
that
when it
kind of
first...
caught us off guard at the when we were watching this.
Yeah. But I like these kind of, because isometric games like this often have a tactical element to them.
Yeah.
And I like that, you know. And they pay homage to Metal Gear Solid with the box there, so
And I like the focus of what you can see is like lit up.
yes, definitely.
Blam, stab.
Yeah, like looking back at this now, I'm very impressed by this game, and I do think it'll be an interesting one.
I'm assuming it's 4-player co-op.
That would be cool. That
I
certainly
think so.
would
You
be
got
cool.
4 characters, so
But of course, not till next year. So we'll keep
Yeah.
an eye on that.
this looks interesting. I can't remember the name of it. A lot of people. I remember we were watching Max's stream. He's like, "Wait, is this Diablo 4?" Like, because it has that quality. But yeah, so it's based off The Bird That Drinks Tears.
It
looks
basically
interesting.
looks like a Muso game, right?
Of goddess.
Yeah, if that's what it is, I'm down.
Like, it's the first Muso game in a long time where I'm like, yeah, if this is a Muso game, I'll still play it. So
Yeah. So this is based. This is the publisher of Calypso Protocol.
yes, and PUBG.
PUBG. So yeah, like this looks interesting.
And you know, yeah, it does look cool. I'd like you play as a chicken little got big. Like, look at that chicken. He's cool.
Like you look at this game and it goes all serious and blah blah, and then a fucking like buff chicken comes out of nowhere with a bunch of blades, and you're like, all right.
Yeah. Yeah. But it just looks really cool to play. Like, look at it.
Yeah, Max was joking that this was a sequel to Mort the Chicken on PlayStation 1.
If this is a mix between a Souls game and a Muso game, that would be really cool.
I'm just wondering if like his like battle cries, you know, like just high pitched and everything. It'd be so funny.
Oh. But yeah, I actually genuinely like the look of this game.
Upgrade items are like a 6-piece dinner meal. It'd be so good.
It does look really good.
Or they get like Idris Elba to like do the voice for him.
Idris Elba. Idris Elba. Brilliant.
Yeah, I wasn't expecting like a big fucking chicken.
Yeah, I agree. But let's continue on here.
Oh yeah, Star Wars Galactic Racer. This looks interesting. I mean, people have been wanting like a pod racing game sequel for quite some time.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, I will say that I worry about how successful this game will be, because I think it could be one of those where people nostalgically want it, but then is it actually going to grab people when it comes out, you know?
Yeah.
But it does look
visually,
good.
it looks really good. It does have a nice Star Wars kind of look to it.
Yes, definitely. So it's one that I'm keeping an eye on for sure, and I'm impressed by it. But then we get a story trailer for 007, and I'm glad that we got this trailer, because I think it alleviates some concerns over IO's ability to do story in a video game to some degree. Because they clearly have more cinematics here.
I'm still kind of like leery on how much of the Hitman DNA is going to be into the moment-to-moment gameplay.
Yes, yeah, for sure. But I was glad they did this trailer, just because we needed to see some of the story, because IO isn't known for story, let's be honest.
Yeah.
So I think this was a clever trailer to do, and I'm still looking forward to this game. And this reminded me of Uncharted 4, certain sections of this trailer.
Yeah. Well, I mean, third-person like action games that are based on spectacle and action, you're going to get that comparison. If this was a first-person shooter, you'd be getting the same Call of Duty vibes.
Very true. Let's see what else we had here. Oh, this was the Konami showcase for a little while now.
Yeah, and I'm glad, because like, you know, I wanted to play Metal Gear Solid 4 again for years, because like this game, like, you know, there's that scene that like I was bawling my eyes out.
Yeah.
And
this is a really good game, and if you've never played it, you should buy this collection just to play it.
It's they're even adding in Ghost Babble, which I was like, what? Why didn't they show that during the trailer? But this game was so good. Like I really enjoyed it. Like I only played about half of Metal Gear Solid 5. I fell off of it for some reason. I don't know why. But this one was so good, because like it was just Snake was old. The virus that was in him was like rapidly aging him, and it just became this really personal story for him. And it was just really, really well done.
It was the perfect ending point for the franchise. You know, it was, and yes, that's why 5 was a prequel, effectively. So it was really good.
And then Peace Walker was really good. I enjoyed playing that on the PSP.
For some people, Peace Walker is their favorite. You know, it's Peace Walker is a beloved game. So yeah, I look forward to. I'll be picking up this collection mainly for Metal Gear Solid 4, but I'm sure I'll dabble into Peace Walker as well.
Yeah.
But then they decided to fake people out and make them think there was going to be a new Metal Gear Solid game in a minute, which
I don't know if I saw that.
we'll come up to here.
Yeah, it said Snake Eater was on sale, but it wasn't on sale on Xbox.
No, that's so weird.
I even checked on PlayStation; it wasn't even on sale.
Oh,
さらに、今回の発表を記念いたしまして、メタルギアシリ
but
ーズ
yeah.
の始まりの物語、
After this, he says enjoy the next trailer, and it's just they fake you out badly.
という大変お求めやすい価格で購入できますので、この機会にぜひ楽しんでください。
Yeah, I do want to play that though.
メタルギアシリーズの展開にご期待ください。そして最後にこちらの映像をご覧ください。
Fake trailer, huh?
Like, they know exactly what they're doing here. And don't get me wrong, I'm not against this octopus game,
Yeah.
but why fake people out like that? Because I think people will just be annoyed now, you know?
Yeah, like I have no interest in this at all.
It's just a weird decision, I'll be honest. It's just a weird decision.
Like, I'm
that
sure
they're-
it's fun. It's just there's so much coming out this year that I'm like just not interested. Yeah, and we have like the new Castlevania side scroller by the team who did Dead Cells.
Which did look cool.
In the name of his
Yeah, and it looks like they're kind of aping the Netflix animated series kind of look to it, just with some of the color choices and some of like just like how the game kind of visually looks.
It reminded me a little bit of Lost Crown in terms of its presentation style.
Yeah.
Like a similar vibe.
Yeah. No, I'll definitely play it. I mean, the Dead Cells was a 10 out of me. It's one of the best roguelike games ever made.
Yes, yeah. I'm looking forward to this one. It does look really good. Hopefully they've got some nice accessibility options as well, because I feel like this is the kind of game that needs them a lot of the time. For some people, at least.
Yeah, I wish it wasn't chugging so much for me.
Yeah, I don't know why that's happening for you, because it is very clear on my end, so...
Yeah.
Unfortunate.
Trevor Belmont,
Trevor Belmont.
last of House Belmont.
The last of House Belmont, you say?
Yeah, no, it looks really good. I'm
coming
super
this year
excited.
as well.
Yeah.
ご覧いただきありがとうございます。
There was a game I was more excited about than this one, though, from Konami. And that is coming up next, I believe. Here it is.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. Townfall uses the same F as Silent Hill F.
Yes.
Like
But Annapurna, like,
yeah,
making a Silent Hill game, that's cool. And it's based in Britain as well, so, you know.
yeah. I don't know. Like I saw this and I wasn't really too interested in kind of what I saw, and I don't know why.
That is interesting. I'm surprised.
I mean, I still have to play through F. I got like a bit into it, but Becky's the one that kind of pushed through and did the review for us there.
Yes, yeah.
So I've seen bits and pieces of kind of what happens and whatnot.
Yeah.
But
I think that this one, to me, just looks like it might be more narratively interesting than F was, in my opinion.
yeah.
And I like that they're taking us somewhere else again, you know? I like that because I get it, like Silent Hill is the town and that's important.
Yeah.
But expanding the IP by visiting other places is interesting, and you know, Britain is always going to speak to me in any video game franchise. So I'm interested to see their take on Britain and this little British town. It's going to be interesting to see. But yeah, I look forward to this one. I think, if I remember rightly, is this coming this year as well? I believe it might be. And yeah, that was weird.
Mm-hmm. Like it definitely looks like, and it's first person as well too, which is a choice.
Yes. Yes. I see it now. It's the same F, yeah. Coming this year. Nice. Nice. And then we have Rev Noir, which is, I know, one that our good friend Scott Adams was excited about. He was quite looking forward to this one.
Yeah, this looks good. Like if we can get the code, I'll definitely check it out and review it.
We can certainly try.
Yeah, because it looks really good.
This was one that sort of I looked at and I was like, yeah, I like the anime art direction, but it's probably not a game that I'll play. Again, just because there's so many things coming this year and so much to play, I don't think I'm going to have time.
Yeah. Yeah, there's the huge stacked year coming in here.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, we were joking on the Outer Haven live stream about the fact that there's now like 10 games coming out in March or something, you know? It's just like crazy.
Journey.
Well, I do actually. I like these anime style video games in terms of their presentation. So
yeah, I just wish it showed a little bit more like of the actual like gameplay in this. Like it shows like a good amount, but a lot of it is like lead up in incoherent scenes that kind of have no context.
Yes, I agree.
But yeah, it looks good. I'm completely down for it.
Yes, yeah. I mean, again, it's one that I would be down for if I had more time. If I had more time, for sure. But what did we have after this? I'm starting to. This spoke to me, Jeff. This did.
I just love how they're like, we're gonna hold the Keanu reveal until the end of it, but you can clearly tell it's Keanu. Like,
yeah. So I speculated that the reason they were doing it coy was because they were still trying to get him, but hadn't got him yet. That was my thinking. And then when he popped up at the end, I was like, okay, nice one. And this is, of course, from Saber Interactive.
Yeah.
Keanu is involved. He's doing voice acting, and they said he's doing other stuff as well, which makes me think he's actually doing the motion capture for the game, which wouldn't surprise me. And then the director of the John Wick franchise is also involved in the creation of this video game. It's going to be the first AAA game for John Wick, because there obviously has been a couple of John Wick games before, but this is the first AAA one. So I'm very interested in this, and if they can kind of take a little bit of what Sifu did and take that style of gameplay but put more action into it, I think it could be interesting. I'm very, as someone who's a huge fan of the franchise, I'm absolutely in for this video game because I trust Saber as well. We know they do good work with well-known and well-loved IPs, right? So yeah, and these little clips here that are clearly early development but still give us an indication
Yeah, because they're only
It's-
showing like one-on-one fights in these little moments, as opposed to like shootouts with like 5 or 6 people.
Yes. Yeah, but I was impressed by that, and I'm looking forward to it. How are you feeling about Marathon, Jeff?
I mean, I'll definitely check it out if we can get a review copy. I've got a contact, so we can more likely get it. I'm so lukewarm on this thing. I don't visually. I don't think I am not interested in it at all. I don't think it looks like something that I'm visually excited about.
Yeah, yeah, that's fair. I can understand that. There is of course a massive server slam coming up for the game,
Yeah,
so people will be able to play it.
yeah. I'll try it and see and stuff like that. But if I can get code to review, I will review it. And
I
see how it
will
goes.
be, so I can confirm now that I will be covering this over on the Outer Haven with our friend Keith, and Scott is also planning to play it. We're all trying to get codes, so we'll see what happens with that.
And I'm gonna play with a bunch of randoms.
No, it's crossplay, Jeff, so we're good.
Oh, is it?
Yeah.
Oh, finally, they figured out what year it is.
Yeah. Apparently, it's supposed to be crossplay anyway, so hopefully we can all play together. I mean,
We're monsters.
I'm kind of. I like the look of specific gameplay elements of this game, but I'm not. Again, it's one of those where I'm like, until I actually play it and get hands on it, I'm not convinced
Yeah, like
about it.
visually, I don't like it at all.
Yeah, that's fair. That's absolutely fair. It's interesting, you know, something from Bungie that isn't Destiny. I'm never going to be against that.
And when you get in on the ground floor, you don't have to worry about them deleting content.
Yes, very true. Then we have a coming soon to PlayStation Plus spot, which was Spider-Man 2 and a couple of legacy games, including one of my favorites, Time Crisis. Love Time Crisis
There's
back
a
in the day.
crisis in time.
Love Time Crisis. We got more Saros gameplay, and I am now very interested in this video game because they've made some significant improvements to what Returnal did, in my opinion.
Yeah, and it's got Raul Coley, so like I'm completely down for that.
Yes. Yeah, so I do have a contact, so we'll try and get a code. We'll see what we can do. But I am looking forward to this. It seems like a more story-driven, slightly more forgiving version of what Returnal was. So
Yeah.
So I'm interested in that for sure. But what else did we have here? We a couple of character reveals for Marvel Tokon.
And considering they did a 4-team type of thing for X-Men, I think we're probably getting all of the Fantastic Four in the next trailer.
Probably, yeah, probably. I mean, it was cool just to see Wolverine. Like, we knew Wolverine was going to be in this because you don't have this kind of game without Wolverine. Yeah. But yeah, really cool. Really, really cool. I'm more of a casual fighting game person, but this being a Marvel fighting game, I'm absolutely in. Like,
it's kind of interesting as well too, because it's not really a tag fighter. Like, you have the other 3 characters, but they're mostly there for kind of like, you know, quick moves that you're pulling off. So it's not a typical tag fighter.
Yes, definitely.
But Magic added in there. She looks cool.
Yeah.
Wolverine looks really neat.
Yes. Yeah.
I don't know why he's got the silver pan or the gray panel on the side of his, you know, ribs or whatever. But and then the Danger Room as a character is interesting.
Yes, that is interesting. I did think that.
All that remains of Shi'ar technology.
I just really love the visual style of this game. It's really cool.
Looks like she's the Mega Man of this type of thing.
We are stronger together.
Yeah, if they're doing a four characters here for X-Men, they're definitely doing Fantastic Four.
I would have thought so. Yeah, I would have thought so. That's cool.
Now,
That's
will
cool.
Reed have the beard?
Will Reed have the Good question. Good question. And then what did we get after this? Oh, of course, we headed towards the end of the state of play here.
That is like the guy who did Kratos' voice is like, "Hey, baby, I got this trailer." Like, he was so funny, so cool.
But it is nice to see him brought back, right? Like, to see him actually brought back to what I imagine revoice his original lines.
It's not a remaster; it's a remake. So that's very cool.
And I'm assuming that they're remaking the original trilogy and bringing it in line with the more modern gameplay style of kind of God of War Ragnarok and God of War 2018. That would be my expectation.
Maybe. I don't know if it'll be fully like that. I think it will be a little bit more of a pulled back camera.
Yes, probably. I would agree with that. But I'm absolutely looking forward to this trilogy because I love the original 3 God of War games.
Yeah,
I think they're brilliant. So yeah,
Hey, what's happening?
Here he is. I love him.
It is OGTC. That's right, the original God of War. Yeah, I'm back, baby. I'm thrilled to bring you some exciting news about the series today, starting with that teaser that you just saw. Yeah. Now look, we are happy and excited to finally confirm that the Greek trilogy remake is now in development. Yeah, man. I know. Sit down. Now look, this project is still in the early stages. So it'll be a minute before we get back to share another update, right? But I'm telling you, next time we come back, we coming with something big, baby. Yeah. And in addition, since we're approaching the last few months of God of War's 20th anniversary year, we couldn't let it close without one last surprise. Now, this announcement is a passion project that will let you experience God of War's signature brutal combat, rewarding exploration.
I don't know about God of War combat. I never saw that in the trailer.
I'm telling you. That's what you get. So, thank you for 2 strong decades of support. And we can't wait for you to see what we've got cooking to keep the next 20 years surprising, fresh, and fun as hell to play. Yeah, all right, you can watch it now. Go. Why are you still here? Go. Go!
I love that he did that. That was cool.
Yeah, this I have no interest whatsoever. Like,
Interesting.
None.
So I can say right now that the Outer Haven got a code for this game last night.
Yeah.
And I will be covering it for them after I've finished working on a review that I'm currently doing for us at Analog Stick Gaming.
Yeah.
I mean, I like these kind of games, and I like that
I like the
doing a
game.
different-
I just think that this is the most visually bankrupt game. Like, it does not look interesting at all. It doesn't look like God of War at all.
Yeah.
And you're making me play as a Kratos that is absolutely not cool.
Yeah. That's
like
true.
I don't know. Like it I mean, it's made by the WrestleQuest team.
Yes.
And it just I don't see the point of this existing.
No, I mean, I get what you're saying. I like that they're at least trying to do something different with the IP, but I do agree with you that it doesn't look like God of War, right? It doesn't feel like it has God of War's DNA. But then it is a prequel to the God of War that we know, so that kind of makes sense.
I don't know. It just doesn't visually look like it's God of War. Like,
that's fair.
If you were to run that trailer with no logos or anything like that, you'd have absolutely no idea what franchise it was.
Very true. Very true. Very true.
Yeah,
But
I
yes,
have
I do.
zero
I
interest.
look forward to playing it in the next sort of week or two, and I will give some impressions of it on the podcast as I am playing it. So please look forward to that. And like I said, I will have a review for it at theouterhaven.net as soon as I can. But as Jeff knows, things are quite busy at the moment. We're both working on several things. So but,
Yeah, I'm mostly done kind of my stuff until some things show up. I just have 3 reviews to post in the next couple days here.
yes.
But yeah, no, it was a good state of play. It's just like that one last thing just didn't hit for me at all.
Yeah, that's fair. I think my impression overall with this state of play is I think it was the best state of play that Sony have probably had in several years. And the reason that I think that is the balance of games across a variety of genres was better than I've ever seen them have. This is the first time I've watched a state of play and genuinely thought, okay, there's something here for everybody. There is a game here for everyone. Genuinely, like if you're into racers, they had Galactic Racer. You know, if you're into Musos, do you know? I mean, they had a bit of everything for everybody. So I was very impressed, and I do think this was a very strong state of play. And yeah, I look forward to hopefully playing and helping to cover several of the games. For me, the 2 standouts were the ones at the top here, John Wick and Kenna. Like, Kenna, I think, looked brilliant. John Wick, I just wasn't
Kenna should have been the
expecting to
last
show
thing.
up yet. Yeah, Kenna should have been the last thing because it was the most. I think it was more surprising than God of War because we knew that there was a 2.5D God of War game being made. So I think it was more surprising, and I think the scale and ambition of the game really excited people. But now, before we kind of finish this episode, we want to talk a little bit about things that we've been playing. So where should we start? Jeff, do you want to begin here?
Sure. I'll talk about something before you find the other thing and stuff. So I've been playing a lot of Neo 3.
Yes.
This is, I mean, it's currently my game of the year. This thing is just so much fun. The other Neo games were good. They were very enjoyable.
This is better than those.
Yeah. 1 second here.
This is definitely better. I like the ninja class. As you know, I reviewed it for us. And
yeah, I use the ninja class a lot. I use the chain with the sickle. That's super fun. I've been building into that.
Yes.
And yeah, like the game definitely feels like it's more streamlined to kind of allow you to play with a lot of those tool sets that you get because you can swap back and forth between samurai and ninja basically with a button press.
Yes.
And kind of like pull off combos and special attacks and it's just really, really fun. Like it plays super slick. The multiplayer is extremely good for jump in and jump out. There is an exploration mode which allows you to just continue to play co-op with
Yes.
which helps a lot for not having players. Oh, you helped with the boss. Okay, you're disappearing, and then you have to go find another thing to summon them, which is the dumbest fucking thing ever. But this game just allows you to do co-op kind of however you want, and it's so much fun. Like visually, it's really nice. Like some of the boss characters are fantastic. When I had like randoms join on a mission, it was almost like we were speed running these forts and just like annihilating the enemies.
So the only thing I would say about Neo 3 is I wish they had crossplay.
Yeah.
Because I would be playing it with you right now, even though I've finished the game.
And it doesn't make any
that's
sense
how much
because
I
it's
enjoyed playing
just PC and PS5. Like it's
Yeah.
not like you're having to make it run with everything else.
No,
like I don't
no.
understand why it doesn't have crossplay because I'm pretty sure that Wolong Fallen Destiny or Dynasty or whatever had.
I believe
crossplay.
so. Yeah, I believe
But
so.
it is very weird that it doesn't. And I don't know why the reason would be.
Yeah.
But it has been just an absolute hoot. There's tons of loot as well too, and it is honestly, it is unbelievably good. It's probably one of my favorite Souls likes like ever. And it's the nice
I
thing
even
about
say
it
that
is,
in my review, although I didn't rate it a 10 out of 10 because I do have some issues with the game.
Yeah.
It is one of my favorites in the entire genre. So yeah.
like, and the nice thing about it is anybody that's worried about like the difficulty, don't worry about the difficulty. This
Completely
game is
agree.
a breeze. Like there'll be some fights that'll be a little challenging, but you bring in a bunch of randoms that are like 3 times your level, and you're just steamrolling stuff.
And it's never challenging to the point that you feel like you won't be able to beat the thing. That's the difference.
Yeah, the only
So-
stuff that you really have to fight one-on-one is like the masters, and they're not terribly difficult as well too. So this is almost like an entry point into the Souls-like because of just how it is. Like it's these big.
And if you've
open
never
zones.
played a Neo game, this is the best one to play. And you don't have to have
it's
played
fun.
the others.
It is
So-
unbelievably fun.
Yeah. Completely agree. But you have been playing something else, which I'm going to bring up here, Jeff. What is
So
this?
I've been playing the demo for Nocturnal 2. This is made by Sunnyside Games. This is obviously a sequel to the original. This one's meant to be a lot more fluid. Everything's all like hand-drawn visuals and all that kind of stuff. So you play as Ardashir. He's a warrior who is bearing the internal flame. You can see the flame as he's attacking. It's very, very fire focused. The one thing I like about this game is that you are lighting up the world around you. So like corridors are just completely like dark. You have to light up scones and different lanterns and stuff. So you can see here where there's like no light other than you. And
I really like that. That's cool.
Yeah, so you're set to break a curse that has destroyed his homeland. You explore Yatash, which is a once great city that's kind of now been plagued and cursed, and you kind of discover that as you kind of go around. So you reveal portions of the map as well as light of your surroundings, via the things that you're kind of setting on fire here. It's got this like kind of like double jump. But if you do that while attacking with an enemy, you'll lift the enemy up in the air, and they'll be stuck in this like flame vortex until like until they fall down. So the combat is really, really good. So in the demo, you're given like a dash, an air dash, wall jump, a double jump, and there'll be probably a lot more stuff as the full version kind of comes out. You'll earn new abilities as you find these like kind of orbs. They're usually found at like dead ends and hallways and stuff that are pretty noticeable. Combat just feels really good. Like there's a nice like air slam. There's like the double jump. If the guy does it in the demo here, you'll be able to see it. So you have a standard attack that you can combo into. In a ranged dart throw with a cooldown. Enemies won't always go down to just standard hacking and slashing, so you kind of have to play strategic for a little bit. But juggling is incredibly fun. The bird statues that you saw, they kind of act as your checkpoint system. And like visually, the game looks really nice. I like the look of it. The fact that it's kind of all dark and whatnot, and that you're the light, kind of plays into it. I do hope that the game does have more environments that are not just that, so that there is a little bit of room for areas to kind of like be their own thing.
Yes.
But no, like I've really enjoyed the demo. I'm eager to kind of check out like the full version just to kind of see where like the mobility goes, where the flame stuff goes, just to kind of see. But I like the ability of like lighting up stuff. You're sending like the banners and stuff on fire and whatnot. Hopefully it gets into combat here so you can see some of that.
I can fast forward.
Yeah, if you want to speed up a little bit just to kind of see, because the combat is what's really, really neat, especially when you get like when you toss the guy in the air with the double jump. It's really satisfying. Oh, it's loading here. Checkpoint. But yeah, I think the demo's still available. I think it gives you about an hour or so of the main game. So
hopefully he should be coming up to some combat.
And it feels good, the actual jumping and dashing and all that kind of stuff feels really, really good. The fire effects are really nice. But no, I've liked what I've played of it so far. I am very eager to kind of try out the demo. We'll see if he does the double jump here, because it's neat. Yeah, right there. And then you just basically bash them until they kind of go down. They do put up spikes on the walls to kind of you from having a little too much freedom sometimes, just so that you kind of go into certain things. So there's the double jump. And then, they're just defenseless and stuff. And it feels very, very good. And I'm hoping the full game kind of fleshes out different fire powers to kind of use them in unique ways, as opposed to just the stuff that you expect to kind of come from it. But that's been really, really solid.
Good. I'm glad. Have you played anything else that you'd like to talk about?
I'll have a review coming out for the 9th Charnel. It's not the worst game of the year. That goes to Ebola Village. But if Ebola Village didn't exist, this would probably be it. The 9th Charnel is made by one guy, and again, I'll never take anything away from one guy making a game. That's freaking amazing. But there's just a lot of stuff that's kind of wrong with this game. And I encountered a progression bug, the same one that Gaming Bolt had, where you get to a computer and you can't use it.
Wow. Okay.
And I even followed a walkthrough for that exact building, and I did every single thing and nothing. So I have a review that's pretty much written. I think I just have to kind of go through a final draft of it, and that'll be coming out relatively soon. And then I've got a couple other games that I don't know if I can talk about right now, but they'll be both. We have a bunch of stuff dropping on the 16th. A bunch of embargoes are dropping on the 16th. So we're going to have about 3 or 4 reviews going there.
We have quite a lot of things coming. We're actually very busy, which you will know if you've seen things that I've reviewed recently. Because I did review for us Reanimal, which is the new game from Tarsier Studios, the team behind Little Nightmares 1 and 2. Of course, they walked away from Little Nightmares 3 because they wanted to do something slightly different. And although Reanimal appears to be very Little Nightmares when you first start playing it, I can absolutely see why this wouldn't necessarily fit with what Bandai Namco wanted for the Little Nightmares franchise. Because let's just say that Reanimal gets very, very dark, but in terms of atmosphere and visual design and audio design, this is one of the best horror games that I've ever played. So if you're any sort of fan of Little Nightmares 1 or 2 or similar types of game, please go and play it. It's the easiest recommendation I've ever given. It's just, if I had one issue where I lost half an hour of my progress, and if it wasn't for a couple of other things, this game would have been a 10 out of 10. It would have been a 10 out of 10. So please go and play it. Please go and check it out. At the moment, I expect it to be in my top 10 at the end of the year. It's very, very good. I am playing something else that I can't talk about at the moment. So we'll be able to talk about that very, very soon. I would just say keep your eyes on the website, because I'll have something dropping very soon there, as will Jeff, as he mentioned. We've got things coming this week, and then other things that I can mention that I have been playing is I'm also reviewing for the Outer Haven because they got a code and they needed somebody to do it. I am going to be reviewing High on Life 2, which I can of course say because the game is actually out now and you can go and play it right now. So it's on Game Pass. I haven't really got that far into it to have any opinion yet, but I would say that my initial impression is that if you enjoyed High on Life 1, you're probably going to like High on Life 2.
Yeah.
It's-
Yeah, I'll try it out, and tinker around with it. But
For sure.
a lot of stuff coming in the next couple weeks here. So
For sure, yes, very, very busy time. You, of course, we know that you recently reviewed Romeo as a Dead Man as well,
Yep.
Jeff. And I actually was fortunate enough to get a little code for that. So
Nice.
I've been playing a bit of that as well. And so far, I'm enjoying it. It's kind of like playing through a comic book, which
yeah,
is
like its
cool.
biggest drawbacks is that it just becomes too formulaic.
yes,
Like
yeah,
that's the only thing.
for sure. And then we've got lots of stuff coming up in the next few weeks. I'm doing a very big preview soon for our friends at the Outer Haven. I'm going to be previewing something this week that I'll be able to speak about soon. Like I say, we've got Resident Evil coming up, and hopefully we can get a code for that. But if not, that is something that myself or Jeff will cover whenever we can actually pick it up and have time to do it.
Yeah.
Because as we always say, any codes that are provided come first, right? So we always put codes provided first. And we've got some interesting things coming up. But I wanted to end a little bit differently today because I don't know if you've seen, Jeff, but the Crimson Desert team have been releasing these feature overview videos, okay, for Crimson Desert, and they did one based on the combat, they did one based on progression, and the latest one has been based on side activities and things within the world itself. And I just want to show a little bit of it because I am shocked by how much they have in this video game. Okay, so I will put the audio up slightly here and we'll fast forward because you will have
Your journey will be anchored by the Greymane camp,
where
a
you can
stretch of
upgrade it.
land in Hernan that
But
serves
watch
as the
what this guy
Bastion's
does
main
in a
base
minute. It's
after
crazy.
aliens lost to the
So let's
Black
just
Berry.
watch this for a minute.
No, they're getting pillaged.
Its beginnings may be humble, but over time, you'll be able to expand the camp with funds and resources that you acquire on your travels. With these upgrades, the camp will become more than just a place to rest.
So you can make
Here, you can
your
prepare
home.
for the journeys ahead.
This game is like
Prepare
everything.
meals at camp that will keep
Yeah.
up your health,
It's about time you got hungry.
or purchase provisions from the camp vendor.
Nice food
You can
graphics.
also go a step further and produce
But
the
look,
resources
it's-
needed
it's a
for cooking and
farming
crafting
game.
yourself by working the camp's ranch.
Watch
and farm.
this. Watch this.
Helpful
He's
options and resources are in short supply.
Get those pigs. Put the pigs in the barn.
It's just it's
The
nuts.
camp is also the foothold
And
for
they've got
rebuilding the
like
Greymane factory.
you can get
And building it
basically
is the
people
starting
in your
point of the journey.
clan
They can be
and
dispatched
send
to
them off
locations
to do
across Highworld
things.
where missions can be found.
So you can send them off to build monuments that get built
Holy
in
shit.
real time. You can
Having
send them
your
off
comrades complete these
to like
missions
attack
will grant you
bases.
currency and resources such as wooden ore
It's-
and materials required for cooking and
It'd be
alchemy.
kind of neat if other players could send a merchant
Yeah.
to you and
Minions can
stuff,
also be
and
dispatched to blockaded locations and help to
And
whittle down
one of the
enemy ranks,
things that
even
they
while you're in other parts of Highwell.
that they did sort of brush over slightly is when they show you one of the vendors, there's a pricing graph in there. and it shows you that the prices change in game over time. So prices can go up and down for specific items.
Okay.
And I thought that was really cool because that makes the world feel more alive.
Yeah.
But yeah, like what else do we have here?
And cities of Pywell's
So-
various regions. From daily
So
provisions
obviously you can
to a
pick up
range of equipment and
items,
materials.
get equipment,
A blacksmith can
those
forge
kind
a
of
new weapon
things.
to replace the one you've carried since Hernan.
and I like
While
that you can just pick them
ensures
up
you're
off the
properly
wall.
outfitted
That's
for
cool.
the journeys ahead.
But there are cosmetics as well. Watch this hat.
But
Nice.
commerce is only one part of life.
I'll do the same for you.
There's clearly some inspiration from Red Dead with kind of being able to interact with NPCs and things. Say hello, chuck them some
There are
change.
residents here
Yeah.
who are in need of someone to hear their requests. Some may need protection from bandits.
And then yeah, this is talking about like
Others may
side
ask you to deliver
stories that
goods.
you'll engage with to get to learn these people
or
and do
help
things
track
for
down a
them.
missing person.
This game looks
stories
amazing.
unfold alongside the
It
region's
does. It
larger
really
tale,
does.
offering a glimpse into the everyday lives of those
And
who live
then
in Pywell.
They talk
To
about
whispers
some of
of
the other
rumors from the
side
locals,
quests in a minute,
or
like
in
side
lighter
activities.
diversions
We got a
along the
fighting
way.
club. We got some sort of poker-looking game. You can commit crimes.
Just be mindful of the law. Harmful actions can turn residents and guards hostile, making travel
And the
more
whole
difficult
town starts
as you're
chasing you,
forced to fight
apparently.
your way through.
Kill the town. If you kill the town, can you
Time in jail.
claim all the buildings and then rent them out?
That would be funny.
Beyond the towns and cities, you'll also encounter people and come upon locations that draw you into new
Like
adventures.
hot air balloons. Like
Is there hot air
Hidden
balloon
away,
combat?
Home to some unusual residents.
oh god. Hot air balloon combat.
Or locations that, whether through mechanical or mystical means, require fixing. So take in life apart from the battles and wilderness of Pywell and explore its towns, cities, and beyond.
Chopping down trees, like Breath of the
They can
Wild,
provide
Tears of the
resources,
Kingdom.
New stories, or even just moments of levity in your journey.
Like it's
Cooking will be
genuinely
one of your
look at this
essential
cooking.
Food can replenish or temporarily strengthen your health, spirit, and stamina, giving you the edge in exploration or battle.
gonna have a salad right now. Stop.
Yeah.
Along your travels, you'll find bonfires and cooking recipes that allow you to prepare hearty meals. Fishing
Yeah, this game is
and
like
hunting
everything.
will provide the
Yeah.
ingredients these recipes
Like
require.
there's nothing this game doesn't do. Like you can farm and you can
While
like
items
RKO
flowers
people.
and
like
insects can be used in
People
alchemy
people
to
are
brew
gonna be
medicines
playing
that
this
enhance your
game
combat
just
capabilities.
farming and doing up their settlement.
Other activities
Like, look at
mining
this.
and gathering
You could just
will
start
also yield
mining.
materials
Like,
for
you could
crafting
just-
and upgrading your equipment.
You
can also
read to
craft
actually
more
learn
advanced and
skills and
specialized
things,
tools
which
with
I think is
valuable
cool.
resources you uncover on your journey.
Like I'm very, very impressed. And the more I see of this game, I can't believe how much they have in it. It's
Shaping your daily
crazy.
life in Pywell also extends to customizing
Here we go,
your character.
customization.
sweet.
At camp, you can adjust hairstyles.
Oh,
and
there's like you can
tattoos,
pick different
as well as your
races.
outfits using dyes.
So there are
A
3
wide
playable
variety of dyes
characters.
can be discovered
Oh, okay.
throughout the
Game.
world
Yeah.
or brewed through alchemy. So
Exchange with your
experiment
horse.
with the different
Robot?
color
Okay,
combinations
yeah,
available.
sure. Fuck. Why not?
And you can dye each individual bit of clothing as well, different colors if you want to, which is cool. So it's
And that wraps up the Crimson
Cool.
Desert Features Overview series.
yeah, like
We've
it's
explored
nuts.
Pywell and its stories
It's
and
nuts.
characters, the combat and progression, and the activities that make up life in Crimson Desert. We hope that this series has given you a better understanding of the
Look
game.
at this. This is cool.
Thank you for watching.
Oh,
and
shit.
see you in
Slingshot with the trees.
But it's
Fucking
just
hell.
honestly, I wanted to end by showing that because there's been a lot of discussion about Crimson Desert recently, and people thinking that it's too good to be true. But what I can tell you is, from what I got to play of this game in my preview that I did last year, they're being very honest about everything that they've shown.
Yeah.
Because the combat is exactly how I remember it. So I have no reason to distrust anything else they've shown. But the amount of systems they have here is a little bit scary. Like, there's no way this game is less than 100 hours long. I would imagine. Like, it's nuts. And I'm very much looking forward to it. I am currently supposed to be covering it for our friends at the Outer Haven. But I will be trying to get Jeff some access to the game as well, so perhaps he can cover it. and we'll both lose our minds to this video game for a while. But I kind of
after 700 hours.
I want to start doing this on the show where we're going to look ahead to one of the games coming in the recent future and kind of just showing you something that you might not have seen, or highlighting a piece of news that we've written that you may not have checked out over on analogstickgaming.com, because I think that's really important, because I know that not everybody gets to see all of the news all of the time.
Yeah.
But yeah, we've got some interesting games coming up soon. We've got some interesting reviews coming up soon. I'm not sure what the last one was that we published. Maybe Jeff knows.
I think it was Eldegard. Kelvin checked it out, which is made by some, I think, ex-Blizzard team guys, and
nice.
Said it's super fun. He had a lot of fun with it, and you can check the review there.
Good. Make sure you go and check that out. And check out, like I said, my Reanimal review as well, which I'll link below because it's the last review that I did. Look forward to a handful of reviews coming your way this coming week on the website analogstickgaming.com, and I'm sure that we'll have many more in the future. So thank you for tuning in to this slightly shorter episode. Let us know if you're still watching now. Please head down to the comments. Let us know what you thought of the PlayStation State of Play as Jeff's camera gets moved, because we can see how big Banter is today.
Hey, Banter.
He's getting so much bigger. Banter has appeared.
Yeah. All right. My camera is falling off of the...
All good. Jeff's camera is falling off as we end here, but we appreciate you tuning in. Please go and check out the website. We love all your support there. It's helping us to really grow and get access to other cool things for coverage, because the amount of embargoes we've been able to hit this year is crazy, Jeff. Like, we've hit so many embargoes already, so we should thank the audience for that, because they have really helped us. But yeah, as Jeff and Banter have a wrestling match, we will end here. Thank you. Please like and subscribe if you enjoyed this episode, and we will see you next time. But for now, it's a goodbye from me.
See ya.